Olá, estamos aqui na ABF Franchising Expo 2012. Eu vou agora conversar com Sophie Mathieu, ela que é francesa e representante da MAPIC. MAPIC é um show internacional que acontece em Cannes, na França. Lá eles encontram um espaço para falar e desenvolver o varejo. Não só o varejo francês, mas sim o varejo mundial. Nessa entrevista você vai conhecer como funciona esse show que acontece todos os anos em Cannes, na França, e como pode participar, qual a importância, quem está envolvido. Sophie, very nice to have you here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So I'd like to understand, because you start your presentation about build the shape of a retail.
Exactly.
Why MAPIC helps to build the shape of the retail?
Well, actually MAPIC is a leading event gathering international retail property markets. So that means you will find at MAPIC the retailers, the developers, the cities and local authorities, the investors, all involved, all these participants are involved in building the retail property markets.
Great. So this is a 3-day show.
Exactly.
That last year you have more than 8,000 participants. More than 670 exhibiting companies and 800 investors.
Yes.
So a lot of important people. Tell me a little bit about the show, when it's going to be and how it's Brazil related to this.
Okay, perfect. So MAPIC has been organized since 1995 in Cannes, south of France. Where
So 18 years.
Exactly, 18 years now. And well, actually, MAPIC is exhibiting the own conference program and networking format to connect all this community of the retail property market.
Very good. So everybody that wants to grow their retail business all over the world has a great opportunity to meet together, shopping malls, different cities, and also investors. So it's a very nice combination all together. I would like you to explain a little bit more, because you said you have 4 different public that will be there. One
Right.
of them are retailers. What are the retailers looking for at the show?
Retailers at MAPIC are really important. And retailers are coming at MAPIC to find prime location all around the world and to expand on an international stage their business.
So they can have a booth over there and show their concept, their brand to everybody that is going to be a walk around there these 3 days.
Exactly, they can have a booth, but more about a booth, we provide them pitching opportunities to have a unique opportunity to present their retail concept and to target an audience of master franchisers, developers, shopping malls or cities.
So, para você que está nos assistindo, grandes oportunidades de apresentar a sua empresa, o seu negócio, o seu conceito em pitches de 2 minutos para um público muito importante. So, and besides the retailers, you also have investors. How are the investors related with the show?
Well, actually also the investors are really important because they have the money. So the investors are coming at MAPIC because they need to detect and to find the new investment opportunities, new markets, new projects. So investors attend MAPIC to meet with cities, local authorities, and also the developers.
And the retailers and the projects and companies that wants to grow worldwide, they need
Exactly.
some investors to do that. And you also have cities and local authorities. What are they showing there?
Well, the cities and local authorities need to be connected with private and professional market, because they need to define themselves as retail destination to attract investment, to attract new development, innovation and project. They need to present themselves as dynamic areas of living
And the fourth public you have there is developers, real estate, shopping malls from all over the world. Is that right?
Exactly. Developers of shopping malls, outlet park, transit zones such as the airport, train stations.
So in the same place for those 3 days, I can find people from malls all over the world, and I can understand how much is a store over there, and had some relations so I can get my stores to open in these different countries.
Exactly, you are right. Actually, last November, we welcomed 63 countries, 63 countries.
Of course, you said that you have China, Russia, South Africa, Brazil, Europe, United States, so people from all over the world. Mm-hmm. And this time you will have ABF over there. How is this going to work?
We are really pleased that in 2012 to welcome an ABF pavilion. That means that ABF will represent the franchisors, the Brazilian franchisors, but ABF will attend the event with a delegation of Brazilian franchisors, and this is why I am here today attending the ABF Franchising Expo to help and to work closely with ABF to bring these Brazilian franchisors that need to expand their business abroad, and they also need to find new partners to learn about the new trends all over the world.
So, para você que está nos assistindo, é uma grande oportunidade. A ABF estará lá nos dias 14, 15 e 16 de novembro deste ano com uma delegação de franquias brasileiras que querem internacionalizar sua marca. Lá tendo a oportunidade de apresentar sua proposta e também se relacionar com potenciais investidores, cidades, conhecer muito mais sobre o negócio de retailers, de varejo no mundo inteiro. Quais são as oportunidades para o seu negócio? And how is it to be here this year? What do you think about the show?
Well, actually the show is like a mirror of the global observatory of new trends and new markets. And we have been noticed that since for 2 years now, the dynamisms of the market are changing, and we have now more delegates from China, from South Africa, from India and from Brazil. So we are learning about new trends and new countries attending the event.
And is this your first time here in Brazil?
No, actually, usually come twice a year, but I always enjoy to travel to Brazil.
Very nice. And do you feel any difference on the franchising and business area in Brazil this year?
Well, actually, the Brazilian franchising is really dynamic, creative, innovative. A lot of brands do not exist outside Brazil, and it's really interesting to be here. The ABF franchising show is one of the biggest franchising show in all Latin America, and really important. So it's really important for me and for MAPIC to be here and to work closely with ABF.
Did you have the opportunity to walk around, to talk about some Brazilians? Did you have the chance this year to walk around and meet some people?
Yes, actually a few people, because I have a stand, but I share my time walking around and being in my stand. But it's really interesting, and the development of Brazilian franchising is really strong. I saw new concepts such as containers, sustainable trends, and really interesting.
And this is something very different. A show like MAPIC, we don't have them here in Brazil. And how are the Brazilians understanding and receiving the concept of MAPIC?
Well, actually, I've been working for 2 years now with the Brazilian players of the market, and they are starting to change their mind, because first they were really focused on their domestic market, and now they understand that it's important for them to be visible among the international market, to connect with the international market, to learn, to exchange, and also to settle them as important players, partners for foreigners if they want to come in the Brazilian market. So they are changing their mind and opening
for this new concept.
Exactly.
And so you told me that networking is something very important during MAPIC show. Mm-hmm. So besides, for those companies that are not with a booth, what are the opportunities to do a networking over there?
Well, first, before MAPIC, every participant gets access to an online database that allows them to inform the other participants. They will attend the event, schedule meetings, and promote their concept or their project. And during the event, the visitors can get access to conferences, networking break, networking format to facilitate the contact. And also we organize an opening cocktail and closing party to open to all our participants, and these social events help a lot.
Very good. So you are an expert in retail. How franchising is important for the retail worldwide?
Well, actually, the franchising is important because when a brand wants to expand internationally outside its domestic market, the brand needs to find a local partner, and the franchising system is one of the key of success for a brand.
Very good. I would like to thank you very much, and I hope you can enjoy Brazil and get a lot of Brazilians to get to know MAPIC.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nossa entrevista de hoje está ficando por aqui. Logo tem mais entrevistas com as novidades da ABF Franchising Expo 2012. Vejo você lá.